7 up here per usual, child, knocking over everything. Okay, I had to do some tending to my space, okay, my workspace, as well as my protected space, okay, where I venerate my spiritual team, all right. And so 7, he got some more room, child, and so he's up here. Ain't where he's supposed to be in that little corner over there, but that's okay. We're just gonna ride it out, all right. It's kind of smooth tonight, okay. I hope y'all are enjoying your V-Days if you celebrate them, okay, with the ones you so dearly love, okay? And may that energy be recepted and reciprocated, okay? Accepted and reciprocated by the very well one you're connecting with, all right? I wish the connections be of bliss, okay, and opportunity, okay? Yeah, I got my little gifts early, child. All right. Bay was early with it, okay? And I got more to come tomorrow, basically, but that's fine, okay? Y'all are just, you're being secure at this time. You're being secure with yourself. You're being secure with your energies, okay? What you let come in through your eye gates, okay? Your ear gates, okay? You're just paying attention to what energy comes into your auric field here, okay? So at the top, okay, and at the gate, I already feel there were some people, okay, that was living in their falsehood, trying to stand up truthfully in your essence here, okay, as truth here, okay. And my download I got today was gaining falsehood, okay, notoriety will always lead to awards of unfulfillment, okay. And you take that and you apply that, okay, for many reasons, many degrees, okay. Because if you're lying to others, putting on shows, okay, putting on your best Sunday socks, child, okay, and the shiniest clown suit of a costume that you can be in and operate in, okay, the reward will always be a curtain call. Okay, so there are some energies that's looking, okay, paying attention, okay. Again, I already got out the gate that you know it's just the final curtain call here, okay. We got some again at the gate, some cock blockers here. If I can get a moderator or someone that can stand in, okay. The riff-raff is at the gate, child, okay. These are the energies, okay, that is surrounding you, okay, as I find myself interacting and resonating with my own reading of such, okay. As y'all can see, I got them at the gate, okay. I ain't even started. Y'all are not even here yet, okay. Someone missed the alerts, okay. They missed a lot of alerts, such as this energy here, okay, whatever this name is, okay, a eunuch or 8859, child. I'm gonna just call you the numbers, honey, okay. It's a final curtain call on the show, okay. They did their biggest one, okay, and they also did their last one, all right. So these ancestors, your spiritual team, your spiritual guides is showing up, okay, authentically them, okay. So some of these people from your past, okay, that is still studying you from the background, the byways, the lower regions of their shadow self here, okay. They are receiving spiritual alerts that time is up here, okay. That's all that's taking place, child. And as you can see, you are divinely protected, okay? Because as this one came to my gate, This one is also going to be escorted, okay? 8859, escorted off the premises, okay? However it means and deems be, all right? I'm not fucking around, okay? And this is not the place for you to come fucking around, okay? I just said it. Okay, the divine beings paths are clear. Okay, and this is why we're here with such riffraff at the gate. Okay, people wanted to close your gate. They probably did some railroad work on you as well. Wanted to cross up your gate. Wanted you to not cross over the gate. Okay. Okay, you are a divine priestess, a divine being. You had many awakenings, okay? You are light years ahead, okay, of this energy, okay? Some of you are divine priests and divine priestess, okay? So you embodied it's like the nothing is new under the sun. Some of us are walking in our I ams at this time. So it's really no more introduction because you are an earth angel, a sweetheart to this world, okay, and a sweetheart to the spiritual realms here, okay? You are held in high honor. You are beloved, again, on both sides, okay, of the veil, okay? Yeah. So somebody wants to come in, disrupt, okay? They want to hide behind the scenes, okay? Want to blow the most smoke, okay? They want to blow your house down, your foundation, child. This is a big bad wolf ass energy, okay? That is at their demise and ending here. Again, we are divinely protected. It's like we don't have to say anymore, okay? We're not saying anymore. We're not trying to prove to a fuck soul, all right? Especially a karmic soul, a karmic tie, okay? A karmic soul tie that was left in the shadows here, okay? This is, again, that's trying to infiltrate your energy right now, okay? Because they are at their ending, okay? And if they don't stop, they're going to fuck around and wake up dead, okay? They're going to wake up on the other side of the track and of that spell work they did at the railroad here, okay? You're very intuitive here. You're a high priestess and a high priestess, okay? A high priest, okay? Intuitive Kev, gangity gang, 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 okay? Someone named maybe Kevin Chow, all right? But shout out to him on his bliss and furthermore going, child. He is very, very essential to the spiritual community, okay? As we band together energetically here, all right? So y'all got some energies from the past just trying to come in, okay? They want to blow smoke up your ass, okay? To try to get back in the connection of your energy. If you can just touch the hem of their garment, okay? And this is what they want to do. If they can just touch the hem of your garment, child, they will be saved. Okay, because you are the one that can save them. This is their feeling here. Okay, they want to take back some type of treacherous, okay, again, that spell work. They want to make the story right, okay? Shaka Khan, all right? You may be listening to or hearing, okay, as a sound, because their endings are here. 10. And these are permanent endings. Again, your path is being made clear. I just said this. The divine ones, the divine beings, however you deem fit. The ones that's walking with the crowns on, okay, to 3D eyes, whether that's physically, energetically, okay, or auric fieldly, okay? This is made for the world to see, okay? Again, we don't have to explain. We're done explaining, okay? We're not trying to take up for ourselves because we are knowing who we are. We are walking in the very real I am, okay? As we have the right, the birthright, the purpose to say I am, okay? And I am brings a lot of things. I am calling judgment. I am going to have a good day, okay? We are the I ams that determine the weather, okay? In my queen bee voice, Little Kim, okay? Yeah. You know, y'all got some people that's trying to come in because they did not believe that you were who the fuck you said you were, and now they are in disbelief at the same time. They're watching you achieve your goals here, okay? And the insult is these same very diabolicals that came up against you in the background, the snakes slithering, okay? They happen to watch you make it without them, okay? Because these are some of the same very energies that said you was not going to make it without them. Okay? Let's be understanding. I can't make it up. We are, and very well, again, I am high priestess, high priest energy out this bitch, right? We are doing and freely can move to do what the fuck we want to do, okay? Long as we're following spiritual laws and protocols. But, you know, with this purpose, with this high priestess, okay, we already are equipped to follow the laws. That's why we have the gifts, okay? That's why we have the gift, okay? And someone broke spiritual laws. That's right here in heartbreak, okay? And in disbelief, child. Flat out, okay? It's like a flat out energy, okay? This is what your spiritual team said. Flat out and by any means necessary. This was in reverse, okay? So you probably had some feminine energies, okay? Mother figure, okay? Ex-best friend, okay? So you thought, okay? Neighbor, okay? Someone you looked at as a daughter or as someone that you can pull up. But instead of them taking wise counsel, okay, they came against you here in the background. Okay, this can be a family member as well. Cousin, sister, child, niece, okay, stepmom, all right, godmom, wherever the feminine energy is, this person was karmic in your life here, okay? And she's always in the back, always. I was going to say she's steady in the background, studying you, okay? But she's always in your energy. So this karmic femme, okay, that's the Queen of Swords here that played a part and supposed to be a type of figure that was supposed to love you unconditionally here. This was a snake in your life. Again, it can be no matter the title. Mother, stepmom, okay? Sister, cousin, child, godmom, grandmother, okay? However you see and put this slipper on this hoe, okay? Because she can't fit it. She tried to step up in your essence. She wanted to be you. Also, I'm getting this person hated how someone, okay, came against you. She told this person how to come against you to keep you unaligned, okay? Also, this was an attack to your spiritual gifts here, okay? So she wanted you out of alignment. She wanted you unbalanced in every essence, in every arena of your life here, okay? Yeah, diabolical, child. Okay, see, the music went off. Oh, okay, it's the final call here. All right, so let me see. I'm going to see if I can turn it up from the TV, child. Okay. Let's just see, y'all. These my little aliens, okay? My little Rastafarians, okay? My little artificially intelligent friends, okay? Who I be vibing with, catch it. Okay, some of them are looking at you. They're thinking you are unreal. Okay, they very well did not know you were a cloaked archangel. Okay, that they are witnessing. We're gonna go to intentional eye. Okay, it's no more black and white when it comes to you. Everybody's gonna see you out loud. Okay. Live and in color here, okay? And some of you may need to apply some color therapy, okay? Whether that's painting, okay? Writing different affirmations in your journal with different colors here, okay? Colors are very, very significant here, okay? Maybe y'all are learning the candle colors as well. Okay, for those of you that, practice, your spiritual practices with candles. Okay, candle magic. Okay, so you're learning the colors as well, or you may need to imply that. All right. In certain days and certain times, child. Okay, and give respect to the moon you're under, also the planets. Okay. Yeah, some of y'all hold ancient knowledge. Okay, there's a Sagittarius in your energy. We're gonna tap in and see what who this Sagittarius is. Is it you? It could be you, possibly. Put the energy where it go, okay? Do not put on a slipper that do not fit, child. Like this stepmother that tried to put her big ass demonic hooves in your stiletto here, okay? Yeah, she wanted to wear red bottoms, literally and metaphorically here, okay? Yeah, a rose is still a rose. Yeah, you rose through concrete here. You're coming out of some type of towers, okay? You had to go within and apply and unlayer to your core, okay? You even had to study your bloodline, different entities, okay? Energies and deities are working around you as well, okay? But a rose is still a rose, okay? You may need to listen to that. I think that's Aretha Franklin, okay? Then she have on some rubies slippers here. Yeah, somebody was a artificial official stepmother in your life here. Okay, a wicked witch. Okay, she hated your ambition. Okay, she hated your ambition. She hated how you can manifest whatever it is that you want. Okay, and now, okay, since you went within, now you're limitless. Okay, this person wanted to, put you at some type of limit. I'm getting even CPS games here, okay? A limit to you rising, okay, like a phoenix, okay? They are standing in their defeation at this time. All right. They are standing at defeat here, okay? They tried to jar you, did spell work, okay? Threw you in the back of the freezer, child. Wanted to freeze up your robes. They did jar work, okay? Okay, accolades. Okay, baby. I can if it's better for you all, I can do that. Okay. Accolades, okay? Your rewards are coming in, and these are rewards of the divine, the most high, who you're tapped, okay, and who you are sacred to. Okay. Some of y'all are married to Saturn rings, okay? You married yourself. You married to mastering yourself here. Again, you are beloved to the most high divine source here. Okay, you are one with source. So you're sacred here. Again, you were beloved. Okay, on the spiritual rings. Y'all are riding Saturn rings, child. Okay, staying was lessening your life source. You had to learn some very, very hard lessons here. With a toxic dynamic of family paradigm here. With with the stepmother that was riding the broom. Okay. Yes, this was staying attached to these energies was going to lessen, as well as that spell work that was through at you. She wanted to lessen your lifespan. Death magic, child. Yeah, a social dater here, okay? So you have an X on your hands, okay? And it can be feminine or masculine here, okay? Put yourself where you need to belong. Only you can put yourself where you belong. These people wanted to kind of, they played the energy, I'm your mother, okay? They manipulated you by titles here, okay? Do unto your mother thy father here, okay? And that's a lot of motherfucking nerve coming from a stepmother, right? Okay? Yeah, they wanted to block your third eye here from seeing their ass. They wanted you to block their actions because of titles. They wanted to hide behind the titles here. Okay? You had to fight for you while fighting for you. Exactly. And this is family. You had to fight for you literally while fighting for you, while fighting for your elevation, while fighting for your mindset, okay? They threw magic at your third eye. Mental and chaos magic. Okay, and this I was finna say your arch nemesis. You have an ex that's your arch nemesis that's still watching you as well. The one this step figure or family figure, okay, feminine, worked with behind your back as well, and that is very well a kept secret here. Okay, so they attacked you from that secret getting out. What I can't make it up. They definitely sent you chaos and confusion to your surroundings. Okay? I'm sorry, love. Is that better? Because I can't keep stopping, but I am reading the card what it is, okay? You know, some people can read the cards backwards. You know, that's spiritually gifted as well. And I'm not, you know, saying anything, you know, or you're not on your spiritual journey, but I'm just trying to understand what's your inquiry here, okay? Because my Madimi tribe, they already know, so I don't have to over-explain at this point. Again, we're not over-explaining and trying to prove a point to no one, okay? Because we're on our self-discovery, okay? Again, we're discovering galactic realms, okay? Akashic records, okay? Artificial intelligence. We're discovering that. We're not on the 3D to no degree. All right? What I say, grown-ass kids here. These were very well adults acting like kids, throwing tantrums, okay? Over impressionable with some abandonment issues that happened in their childhood here. Yeah. They wanted you lost and turned out, child. They even said that you were lost and turned out. This was supposed to be a guardian. So you know, I'm gonna do a Bible course, okay, for the Bible thumpers, okay, you know, that wants to come against the spiritual community as well, okay. You know, the Christ energy takes care of fools and babies, right? So you know, Source had to come in and step on your behalf because you were born in a family full of guardians that did not give a fuck about you. You were very real the sacrifice. Okay? Somebody probably even got a doll on your child. But this may be a nickname, okay? Ancestors that's pulling up. They used to call you here. They are guarding you, okay, as well. You were supposed to be precious as a baby to this family dynamic or families, okay, that sacrificed you here as a child, okay? Yeah, you were the very well chosen, okay, golden child here. And they are standing at their endings. I can't make it up. Karma. Karma is here. And it's such an energy that it's not even touching us. We're not getting even the nudges anymore. So those pokes on the, you know, voodoo doll that they all had or whatever the case may be, child. We're not even feeling that. Okay, when we was in our shadows and didn't know no better, we didn't have proper boundaries around titles. Okay, because why should we, right? That's the energy we were in, okay? Pure love in essence here, okay? You know, we were going to be divinely protected. Again, y'all are sacred to source here. Okay, supreme beings here. The month of February. So I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna tap in some more to see what's coming out in the month of February here. Again, you know, some of y'all are celebrating, you know, the love of your lives here. Okay, the V-Day theme. Okay, and theatrics, child. Somebody's trying to shoot a bow and arrow. Okay, they're doing some type of Cupid magic here. Okay, they want to shoot you in the heart as well. Child, spiritual union is here. Okay, soul tribe also. This is what you are to remain focused on. Okay, what serves you. Okay, you will be serving your spiritual tribe as well as your spiritual tribe will be serving you. Okay, this is all that we are here and standing in. Okay, in the present flow of things. We're in the present flow of the universe. The universe is conspiring with us. Okay, yeah, Academy Award. What I say at the beginning. Okay, with the dialogue, they threw on their best, shiniest clown suit with the best Sunday socks they could put on, child. Putting on for outside of the connection. So you have an ex here that had many options when they were connected to you. Okay, and I'm picking up a neighbor was one. Okay, catch that. Okay, wanted to block your intuition. I can't make it up. I said this. They wanted to block your intuition from seeing their asses. So just as well as they were playing and wanted to be hidden and cloaked in your energy, you were cloaked also. Okay? You were the hidden gift. You were the gift hidden in plain sight. Okay? And now their sights, because the scales are falling off everyone's eyes. No more veil, remember? They're seeing who stands behind you and whom you belong in the 3D. Earth angel vibes, okay? Yeah. All right, let me let's see, y'all. Let's do some lover oracle, okay? We're gonna do a 2-for-1, child. A twofer. Somebody's in line getting a 2-for-1 deal. A twofer. Okay. Since it's V-Day season, you know, it's supposed to be about love. Love is in the air for the divine ones. I can't lie. Love is in the air, child, because I'm so in love with self. It's ridiculous. It's like, damn. And I'm going to be real, y'all. It's like, damn, had I known, you know, to go within and start applying self-love, then I would have been here yestermoons ago, okay? For real. But we are being loved, divine ones. We are being loved and rewarded by creator source here. Divine, infinite all, okay? That's all. Universally, child. Globally, okay? We are banding up energetically because the divine ones, we band together energetically. Like, I got so many beloveds that I watch and get me a good ha-ha and kiki, you know, at their kingdom, okay? We get live commercial breaks and, you know, we imply instrumental. We have very well entertainment, okay, of high vibrations, child. The angels come in, okay, as well as the demons, child. Somebody wants to know, are they blocked from ever coming back in to make things right here? Okay, this is the X, okay. Why do I feel this way? Because they're sitting in towers. Because that energy reversed itself. Because their past decisions, past slanders, past illusions and delusions, child, is standing right here at their doorway. Okay? Yeah, they don't understand that this is very well karma for, what they put out. People don't get that concept until they get that concept. Okay? I am scared of rejection. What I say? This person already knows he's being rejected. It's kind of like they said and did too much here. But it's like their heart, okay? Or even your ancestors, spiritual guys, are like, no, you're going to give an open apology for the world to see, okay? Yeah, this person owes you an apology because they did the most, said the most, okay, threw death magic at your child, all type of shit, okay, with this family member, okay? I want out. They can't get out this tower. They can't get out this tower. And also this ex here, okay, that had many options, they got with one of them, okay? And they are tied and bonded, okay? Because they are operating on the shadows. Okay, so it's like a psychopath narc meets another one, okay? And now it's just gonna be who's gonna take who out. Who's gonna be the biggest devil in their connection here, okay? Yeah, they going through it, y'all. Now they're having nostalgia. Wish they could take things back, okay? But again, your ancestors are saying no. They did too much and said too much. Now they have to stand on that shit. Just like they were beating their chest when they were going against you. Now, nigga, take these punches to the chest and say it with your chest. Stand up in that shit. And this is why we're here. Okay? While y'all are just, smelling the roses, okay? As you should. Look, they took your healing as an insult to them. They took your healing and you dropping this toxicity here, okay? You dropped the breadcrumbs, okay? You dropped the knives, although you had to pull many out your back here, okay? So it's like you're getting rewarded for not becoming unhinged, okay? You're getting rewarded for choosing yourself. You're getting rewarded for your dignity in these towers that they tried to send you here. Okay? Yeah. So they took, again, these people, the copycat, the family member was a copycat. She was hurt by you because she wanted you to stay in some type of trauma bonding. Okay? It was like you were the energy of the party. Okay? You was the light of the party. So this person was, probably getting hooked up by your energy here. Okay? You're getting all the attention. So, but you gonna put your girl on, or who you're rocking with, they gonna get on too. Okay? So, you probably hooked up with someone and then here come their friend. Okay? But you spoke highly. You spoke highly of this family member or copycat here. But they went behind your back and spoke negative of you. Period. Okay? You triggered them. You triggered their demons. They couldn't stand next to you. This copycat couldn't. You triggered their demons that they wanted to stay hidden in the closets, okay? Skeletons in your closet. Stevie Wonder, child. I'm going to pull a few more, y'all. I'm going to do a few letters, okay? How y'all doing out there, though? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, because this and as I'm as I am looking, it's like with that reverse on your video feed, that's some type of energy, that's some type of reflection, mirror on the wall, ass magic, whoever this, whoever that is. I don't even really feel a spirit. I feel an entity. Okay, this X is tied to your ex here. Because I did very well pick up this ex is still watching you. Okay, my life is a mess right now. What I say, they over there fighting like cats and dogs, opossums, raccoons. Okay, this is what's going on. And this is very well what they wanted for you and your foundation. They wanted you to be out on your ass with your kids, your children's kids are goats, okay? They deem you and your kids as cattle for the slaughter here. So they did spell work on your kids as well, or tried to make your children go against you, your babies, okay? I long for your kiss. Now they want to kiss ass. Now they want to kiss ass. I can't make it up. We gon' jealous you. What I say? Jealous you heal. This the copycat that wanted you to stay in a trauma bond. Okay? With a miserable ass. Okay? This is a bitter Betty ass motherfucker here. And so was your step figure or family figure. That's a feminine. Okay? That was supposed to hold a title of unconditional love here. But she was busy snaking you with the group up, the goof troop. Okay? Yeah. Very, very uncomforting. They didn't want you to have comfort in nothing. They wanted you so ungrounded. They wanted you to tap out your... They wanted you to self-delete. I'm not going to be raw. And that's the spiritual law that they broke. Okay? They didn't think you were protected. Okay? They thought as long as they work around the people around you, okay? You know, narcissistic motherfuckers, they play that. They gotta go around. First they study who is your strong points, okay? And then they study who is your weaker points, okay? So they study you, whether that's friends, gas station attendants, neighbors, okay, best friends, family members, the gullible, okay, the impressionable, okay, no job settings, boss, whatever, right? They study your strong points, your security. So when they finish running around, dropping discord to everybody around you to break down your security, your foundation, okay, that's when they infiltrate and go the hardest, okay? And this is what you are coming out of, okay? They didn't want you to have any comfort. They didn't want you to have any grounding. They didn't want you to have any comfort in the divine, okay? They didn't want you to have a comfort in any spiritual beliefs. Especially an ancestor. I'm getting that someone woke up your ancestors because your ancestors very well felt disrespected. Because someone here lied on your ancestor. You okay?
Yes.
Hello?
I said yes.
What's wrong?
Finish your love. I'll be back in.
I'm about to let me go, y'all. I gotta handle something.